Good morning, and thank you for all of your shares on the Facebook challenge. This is now officially day 8, and we are going into video number 9. So welcome, guys. I've been watching the Facebook challenge and feeling the energy of the group and reading the comments that have been coming in, so thank you. This is a very appropriately timed video. So the idea of the 40-day challenge, where you're setting your vibration on purpose, is to set your vibration at a higher energy field of love or joy or freedom or ease or optimism. And as some of you are noticing now that we're a week in, it's not that it's challenging, but the mind wants to take you into funny places. So it's almost like the mind is addicted to downward momentum. And that's actually not true, but depending on your stage of development, you may perceive that. Because the mind loves to just feel ease and freedom and joy, and your body knows what that feels like too. So your mind isn't technically addicted to it, but there's an energy neural pathways that you're used to, and that's what you're noticing by day 8. That's what you're noticing. So that's so exciting that you're noticing it. Because when you see something, you cannot unsee it. And what that means is as soon as you see that you have a habit, say, of anxiety, then you can start to shift it. Or you have a habit of, say, trying to control things, then you're aware of it. But most of us aren't aware. So really this first week has been about increasing our awareness to what our habits are. Second thing is this concept of general versus specific. And I haven't taught it, though most of you know it. General versus specific is basically a way to describe your thoughts. And I'm going to use my cup as an example. So this is a cup. A general thought about the cup is, it's a cup and it's white. So notice how I'm kind of like pulling it away from the camera. That's a general thought. A very specific thought, it's a cup that holds, I'm making this up, 9 ounces of tea. There's a tea bag in there, and it says on it, "You are amazing." So do you see the difference? A general thought is like a zoomed out visual, and specific is zoomed in. Now, why is that important? Because a general thought slows down with momentum. A specific thought speeds it up. So if you're actually going downhill and you don't like where you're going, create a general thought. So if you're going downhill about the fact that it's raining cats and dogs today, and you get really, really specific, going, "Oh my God, it rains all the time here in the Pacific Northwest. I'm tired of the cold." You see how the more I go downhill, the more specific I get. Then I go into the temperature, then I go into the heat that I need. Versus the general thought is, "Wow, it's raining." Then you can easily shift it a little bit more easier to a better feeling thought, like, "It's raining and I'm so blessed that the trees are green and the grass is green." And it's lovely to live on the Pacific Northwest because there's rainforest here. Do you see how much easier it is to flip when it's general versus when it's specific and it's 3 degrees and you're cold and you got to wear long johns? Do you see how general and specific actually helps to either speed up momentum or slow it down? So I want you to play with that today. And I'm going to do another video in just a minute here to take you into another meditation. But the general specific conversation is super important with momentum. The last thing I want to say before I wrap up, what I've been feeling in the energy of the group who's actively participating in this challenge is a lot of you are noticing how you want to fight with your mind. So it's like, "Oh, come on, mind, start to think thoughts that feel better." And it creates like a challenge. I've been feeling that in the posts and in the group. That's a normal part of the development here. Because part of our ego and part of our like fixer attitude is, "I can make this better. I can do this better." That's not wrong and that's not right. It's just an attitude. But in the next video meditation I'm going to teach, what if you just start to float a bit more? What if you just float? What if you just float and make this challenge easier and just start to notice, "Oh, there I go making it hard," and just float. And what if, "Oh, there I go making it hard," and float. And if you can just float, the challenge will get so much easier. So I'll see you in the next meditation. Ciao.